I'd like to welcome you all today as we share some really exciting news about the next phases or the next phase of our growth as a district that is committed to equity. We're also here to share some exciting news about how the district is committed to Black excellence. The conversation around race and culture is integral to the success of our students, especially to those students who are struggling to see themselves reflected in what they're learning.
It shouldn't have taken us 160 years in the Denver Public Schools to get to this moment for our young people, our young Black women, to learn their history. And I want to make sure that we highlight that this was the work of Black women that carried the torch for us to be able to introduce this resolution here today.
Thank you, Director Anderson, and thank you to everybody for being here. I'm so completely inspired by our young people and their work that has led to this resolution. I'm proud beyond belief to be here. When I became the superintendent of the Denver Public Schools, actually when I became a teacher, the reason that I did so was because I believe deeply that our students need to be able to see themselves in the curriculum. As a graduate of the Denver Public Schools, I never saw myself in anything that I read, and I became a teacher because I wanted to make sure that we can change that.
My students wanted more. They wanted more for themselves, they wanted more from me, and they wanted more for all students in Denver Public Schools. This resolution is a huge step for all of DPS. But of course, these trailblazers have not stopped here. The Black Student Alliance members of DMLK decided to amplify their voices through a medium that would speak to their own generation through a podcast.
How does it feel as people working with Denver Public School? How does it feel seeing these young girls taking pride in their history and trying to have other people see that pride and teach it so younger generations can know about themselves as well?
Yes. It feels great. I think I joke with this one, but when I was their age, we didn't see ourselves reflected. And I went to almost Black school on Saturday. My mom taught me our history and our culture. And I made a vow that if I was in any position, I would support young people who look like me with knowing who they are so that we can actually live up to the dreams that we all have. And so I decided to become a teacher. That's also why I ran for school board. And I am completely honored and proud to be in some sort of position to ensure that young Black people see their history and their culture and also can plan their futures. And so I'm grateful for this opportunity. I think that what you saw here today has been a long time coming. I'm saddened that it took us this long, but it's necessary. I'm also mostly humbled and inspired by the demonstration from our young people to show the world why it's important.
It's time, it's so time. And I'm so glad that our girls and our kids are now having a voice. Now they have a voice because we have all this support. And so that's what's holding us up. It's the support of the people. So I'm just thankful.